love a person and not love the sin? And we all, I'm saying that because we sin too. Sometimes our sin is just not all out there in the open for people to see. And then the difference is that we repent. We'll say, okay, Lord, forgive me for what I said. I stepped across the line, or I blah, 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 blah. So I'm saying that to say is, lately, man, I have been watching me some Don Lemon. That man can report. He's a journalist, and he's on top of this story that we're all letting them cover the story so we can just still seem like we're normal. But the whole Nolan Wells situation is very disturbing and sad to me, because you have two sons. I have one who's 19. I live in Connecticut. Girl, if you know, you know. So I'm saying that to say that I was listening to him today, and he was at the end of his segment. He was saying at the end of the hour, he started singing Tina. No. Rick James and Tina. Remember they were a thing.
Tina Marie.
And now I got to go back and listen to all the words, because we know the whole nuance and how she sang. And I mean, so anyways, he started singing her song like we've been here before, or we know what this is because it's happened before, basically. Oh yeah, what's Deja Vu? He started singing the song to Deja Vu because the history of the things that's going on right now in Mississippi, we all know they have a history.
Mississippi burning.
You know what I mean? And more than that, they have so much history that it's hard to say, we're not going to use that card if you know, you know. And so when one of the person was talking on the panel, the other three started singing the Deja Vu song. So I'm saying you and I be singing all the time, So that's that opening today just reminded me of that. And again, praying for the and not just Nicole Wells, but the Nolan Wells of this whole of the world, of America.
Not just America, but mainly America.
Exactly, and predominantly, yeah.
Right.
So it happens everywhere, and it happens we can't even probably count every few minutes, every few seconds, or whatever, all in every state of every corner of the world and the United States, So I don't mean to start off that way, but you can't live here. What's the Bible say? It's like, be in the world, but not of the world.
Right.
So even though we still here, you got to know what's going on, because every single time now that my son leaves the house, even before then, but even more so now, I'm like, okay. And then don't forget, every few hours or so, check in with me.
Right.
And that's a lot of pressure. You want them to be kids. You want them to be, but the world is the way that it is. So anyway, so welcome. This is our sister chat, and I'm Nubia.
And I'm Ajua.
And we just want to say thank you for being here with us. Like, we're already, how many minutes in? Why do we wear glasses and then not wear glasses and not use them? All right, 3 minutes in. All right, gotcha.
So true.
So welcome. How is Pop?
Pop is doing well. He's very interesting. He's still getting adjusted to his new his new surroundings, indeed. But the good thing is he's got friends. He's surrounded by Mr. S, who I call Uncle C. He says, no, just call me, I'm not gonna call him by his first name, Yeah. So, but he's got him, and if anything goes wrong, he's gonna call me up and say, your father, this person came. Should I let them? Did you even talk to them? I'm like, oh, thank the Lord. So whenever I come in with something for Pop, I come in with a little something for Mr.
Yeah. If he gets the dessert for him, he gonna get a dessert for Pop. That type of thing. He's a rider roll. I'm not gonna say rider. He's just that dude for Daddy. He really is.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. And he's even been to your house a couple times, which is kind of cool, right? He's been to the house.
Oh, a couple few. Yeah, he's been here.
He's been to the house. I'm just I'm just putting it out there. We know. I know.
And it's funny because when Pop was still here, he was putting out hints. Can I move in too, kind of without saying it? You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
Hello.
I know, right? Hey, but we did have a cousin in the area closer to me here in Connecticut that had her own place like that, where she had some elderly people that and she had people that she hired to take care of them.
I would love that, but I think I'd like to have a home environment that's outside my home, because you still have to have a place to woosah and unwind without
absolutely
being called upon.
Yeah.
Every hour.
Yeah, because she lived somewhere else, but then it was a whole house.
Yes.
But, so I do remember that.
If I can get a grant from someone, I'd love to get that started for the veterans here in my area.
Yeah, if you're out there and you know about government grants and you can help out some veterans, pass on, contact Audra. Leave us a message down below.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that was pretty quick. We're doing good. So moving right along. So Pop's doing good. He's eating well, right?
He's eating. He's nibbling. He's still like a nibbler. You know, he likes to eat the food throughout the time. But the good news is, I didn't realize I could ask for soup. You know, Pop is a soup guy, right?
I am too because of that.
Yeah. So I asked them this weekend. I said, "Well, is there any way you can just give him like at lunchtime? You know, you give him a meal, but can you give him soup with it because he likes soup?" He said, "Oh yeah, well we'll put it in the notes. So all you have to do is ask for something. They put it in the notes so everybody knows what's up." So I'm kind of excited about that. Do you know how to get him up out of that bed? Oh, your daughter's coming. Bing.
I love it. And I was going to say, besides that, when they bring him his meal, for them not to do that 20-minute, okay, everybody should be done. We're going to go back around and pick up the tray. His tray needs to sit there for a little while because he's going to take some time.
And I had to tell him also, you know, I should have said, make sure it's in his note if he's eating in his room where he shouldn't be. Can you make sure that they give him more time with his meal because he'll nibble, you know? And but yeah, so but he's doing good. I mean, he's not skin and bones. You know, he's eating his well. You know what I'm saying? If I ate what he ate, I'd be hungry. I'm not even gonna lie. I like to eat that part. You know. So but
me too, girl. Look, I'm not gonna let you hang out there by yourself. Me too, girl. you don't get this overnight. You don't get this overnight.
Okay.
This, yeah.
But isn't it funny? Like when I was younger, we were younger. I didn't. It's almost like a second afterthought. You know, it's like you didn't even think about it. You wanted to play. You wanted to go here and there and there. And if you ate, then great. But if not, I'll get it later on. Now it's like I'm kind of.
I've always been eat on time, even when I'm not hungry. Because my husband's like, my husband, even when we were dating, he's like, "Why are you going to eat when you're not hungry?" I said, "Because it's 12 o'clock."
I don't know why I was lucky.
And that was 39 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But honestly, fluffiness, and I can say we've had marriage, 4 children. Come on.
Life, lots of stress, baby. But you know what? God's unwinding all that stress.
Yeah, and you know so today you got your little hair, did, which we'll talk about in our 3rd segment, and then our 4th segment. And girl, the necklace, look at you. I don't know. I'm sure
you have things that are just like sitting like in your jewelry box or just sitting around. Like you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and wear this today. So that's where I'm at. I said, you know what? I've got this little thing, and then it's like magnetic. It feels like so smooth to the skin. It's like stones, right? And don't ask what kind of stones. I went to one of those fiestas one time, and this man was selling all these kind, and I said, you know what? I'd like to have those.
That just reminded me too of when we get to the product review, because I went to someplace. I gotta run to the next room and grab them, but I'll wait till we get there. So I'm just gonna write down, because I was definitely at one of those little spots, and the guy got me. He got me. I left with 3 things.
Well, that's like my leather purse. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a brown leather purse that I have with a matching little it's so like vanity, but it with a matching little wallet to go with it, and it actually has my name, engraved in it as well.
Okay, don't say it's not vanity. The Bible goes back and talks about Proverb 31 woman being a real estate agent, and she went and shopped for fine linens and what? It's not vanity. It's the way we're supposed to be living, girl. We've been programmed to think that those things make us to be less, but no, because that's how we're supposed to be walking.
Mm-hmm.
So we talk. Okay, so I asked about Pop. He's doing well. We did our welcome, girl. Mm-hmm. I already told you. Why is it that we set up? I did my early morning thing. I took a little siesta, and then I'm gonna call you before we get here. Homegirl was in the bathtub, girl. Guys. 15 minutes before live, and homegirl was chilling in the bathtub. I was like, this is just a reminder.
Then you have to rinse off the residues, and get yourself all prepped up.
Okay, that's nice and fresh. You're so fresh and so clean, for real. I mean,
I am fresh out the bath.
I mean, I think mine was probably 11:30. And then we go to plug in people. Yeah, I'm calling her out because she called me. She called me out all the time. And then we're gonna go and plug in her phone. The phone's dead.
Not phone. My laptop.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Pardon moi.
I'm on my phone with you, but my laptop is open for our last segment.
Okay. And for the Googling, in case you have an automatic Google. Okay. Right. So I guess our call has to be the night before. I'm like, okay, go plug in your laptop. Go plug in your phone. We're birth sisters, and we're so much alike, but at the same time, we're so different too.
Yeah.
Which is good. We're not carbon copies of each other, and that's
exactly
good.
Agreed.
So how's your garden? Wait, what was that? What was that?
That's a little wild. That goes in the purse.
Nice. What was the nursery rhyme that said, Miss how does your garden grow? What was that nursery rhyme? You remember?
I remember the how is it shells? Was it shells?
I don't know.
But what about it?
So how's your garden going? How's your garden? Because I just came back off one month in Zanzibar, so I knew that going into it, I wasn't going to be able to start a whole bunch of stuff. And
shout out to Africa.
And don't tell my husband's coworkers, but one guy every year, I love that Wakanda. He gives my husband some peppers and Scotch bonnet peppers and all that. And by the time I came back, because they was here, my son and my husband was here because I was gone 2 weeks before them.
You just tailored it all today, huh? Girl, we should call it the TT segment.
I didn't even show the peppers because everything they done fried up. They gone. But thank God about gardening is that you can you can start over again every month because there's always all these videos you can go to. You can go to YouTube and you can Google what to grow in July.
Yeah,
what to grow in August. Absolutely. So I love that. It doesn't have to just start in spring. Getting those little seedlings out there. So yeah. So what do you have that's still rolling out there in the garden?
Tomatoes and okra.
Oh, I should have said growing.
Growing.
So tomatoes and okra?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That sounds like a home meal all by itself. And adding some cornbread, you be good.
I've got kale out there, but I really haven't watered, so it's kind of looking like. But
I actually had dinosaur. I actually had dinosaur kale out there myself, and that's one thing. So the good thing is, all you just cut the outer leaves out that are, and then it'll keep growing because that came back from last year.
I know. I had that one that I had for like 5 or 6 years, and I mean, that thing fed me all year round, girl.
How do you do yours? How do you cook yours? Did you stir fry it? What do you do?
I stir fried it. I use it in my Toscana soups. I would save some and mix it with collard greens. It depends. I just freeze it in the what we call deep freezer.
Girl, one time we're gonna have to pre-record or do a live where you have everything set up for that soup of yours, and then we're gonna have to watch you make that soup. And what you're gonna have to do is prep everything and watch us, and then as that one's cooking, you pull the one out that's already done.
Girl, can I just tell you?
Wait, okay. and I don't know. You might have to talk me through it so I could either mail me a frozen portion so we can eat it at the same time or something. Because that bread.
I'm gonna see you. Make a big batch when I see you guys.
That bread that you posted on TikTok,
girl.
Was that the old batch or was that the new batch? Did you do a new batch?
That was a deceiving first batch.
It was
the hook came in. I got the hook. So we're gonna mix that thing up, right, girl? What?
See, we gonna have to cook. We gonna have to do a live where we're both doing it at the same time or something. Same time, man. Same time.
Yes. So that's gonna be a little lengthy. So that's definitely gonna have to be Yeah,
we can put it. We can pre-record it or whatever. I don't know. Pre-record it and then watch it live. That's what we can do.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can actually commentate on ourselves, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
So we should probably make the video like silent so that way we can have our own like commentary about what was going on during that time frame. Or do you actually want to hear it too? Well,
we can record it while we're talking and then just talk over it. I mean, and then keep that volume down and talk over it.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll figure it out.
So back to the hook. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to my TikTok, you'll see Ajwa spelled with a whole bunch of A's, lots of A's, Juwah. You'll see that I actually made homemade bread, but I had to overcome some obstacles in order to make it because when I say the hook, if you have a KitchenAid, you should know what the hook is. I'm not sure what the proper terminology is for it, but it's like that dough. It's a dough turner, right? When you're making bread, like,
yeah, yep.
Right. So I call it the hook. So long story short was, I pulled mine out from Narnia, and when I pulled it out and blew off the dust and wiped it all that down, I had it in a bag, right? So I was so excited to get out the bag, and then my bag had a bag in it, right? So that's supposed to be the bag that has all the ingredients, tools in it, right? So when I opened it up, all it had inside was like the feeder, if you're making pancakes or something like that in it. That was it. I was like, I know there's other pieces. I'm looking everywhere around the whole kitchen trying to find it. And I kind of remember in the back of my head that I saw those pieces. I'm like, I ain't never gonna use these pieces. So I don't know if I threw them away at that point or if I just actually stashed them somewhere out the way because I knew I wasn't going to be using them. But had I remembered how much the KitchenAid cost, I probably would have been a little bit more, diligent with
No, so not you saying that you pulled the bread hook out from Narnia. So you mean did you actually say Narnia?
I did.
Okay.
That means the bottom of your pantry in the far back of the pantry. Like you have no intention of using this anytime soon.
That's funny.
I used to have on the counter when I use it on a regular basis. My grandkids and my daughter, I would use it, right? But when you start doing them down, people, it's like, I really need to see this all every day. I'm like, I'm gonna use it. No. So that's what happened. I ended up not using it, and I put it back in the back of the pantry. And I was like, I know I have it in here somewhere. Yeah. So that would happen. That is what happened.
Okay. So we're gonna keep talking, and so obviously people, like I said, I don't have anything in my garden, but we still have time to get on this garden thing because that's what we do. That's like in us. We've been doing. The first time I think I actually, as far as being consistent, was when my third daughter was born and we moved to Tampa, and even then I was nervous about just digging up a spot in the backyard and growing a garden. But ever since then, and she's 26 years old now, so I've been doing it consistently every year, so some form. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So now it's just therapeutic. Having the vegetables, the little cherries and all that thing to eat and to grow is a benefit. But for me, just the growing part alone is therapy.
It really is. And I've been saying that for years. I totally agree. It's like the one thing that actually gives you peace. You see that thing go in as a seed, and before you know it, God does that thing. You put a little bit of water on that thing. He allows you to see that growth. That's how I want my spiritual life to be, is just sprouting up, coming out from the dirt and rising up, Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I see what you got going on there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just growth. We all need to. I just, as far as me, I just want my spiritual growth to continue to grow and be enhanced by the Holy Spirit. So that's just my thing. So growth.
Yeah. So let's.
All right. So what? Yes.
So let's see if we can just have it playing in the background as we're going. Look, girl, we're getting good.
I do. I tell you what. Yes, indeed. You are like my media. Guru.
Girl, I was watching something today, and they said, "Oh, I'm hiring." I'm like, "Oh, I wonder if I would qualify to do." I don't know if I could do it long distance or whatever, but the thought of it is really, really cool. Like all the different jobs. Yeah, I love how when you grow up and you have a culture of working and good ethics.
Oh yeah.
You can't keep a good woman. I'm talking about you now. Can't keep a good woman down. She's like, I got to have me a job.
It's like you don't feel productive unless you're actually like doing something, like working or helping someone, Unless
you're me, I feel productive. I put my time in, girl. I'm good. Good.
Want to be a productive human being?
Yeah.
Want to feel that help, and I think that's actually my. Because that's my gift.
So can I say you just did a little stint as a nanny?
As a nanny, and it's like, it's so funny to hear that, because I just really thought I could be, okay, so I'm no longer doing it. Before we even get going, I'm no longer a nanny. I felt more like a auntie or a mima than a nanny. I feel like there's a certain protocol, like things are, things that are appropriate for nannyism is not appropriate for, things that are mima and auntie may not be exactly nanny-ish, and I can't treat your child like this. I'm like a worker. I'm like, you my baby. So long story short was they actually needed they need an in-house nanny, but right now they got blessed with a nanny that can actually be there Monday through Friday, the hours that they need. And although I am closest, I'm so glad for them that they were able to find someone that was willing to work with their schedule. I have a whole life, it's like I raise kids and then I, help my father, what I'm saying? And you don't want to say raise your father because that's ridiculous, but you care for your father, and so now I actually have some moments to myself. And do I want to be able to be your beck and call? Not so much, but they were so sweet, and the baby was so adorable, so it was kind of like, for me, it was fun because it wasn't an all day thing, but I guess if you're going to commit to being a nanny, you need to commit to being a nanny. But,
right.
so for me, I'm hoping and praying that I was a blessing until they were actually able to get someone that was actually giving them exactly what they needed, because their jobs were like,
very demanding.
Yes, very high. Thank you. Without telling, putting them on the spot or anything. Yeah, their jobs were highly in demand. So that part.
So I like the way that you did. We're talking, but so you did step by step of you making the bread, right? So I love that.
It's kind of step by step ish. It's kind of like just basically saying that I had to go with alternate routes, and I did a portion this way and I did a portion this way in order to get what I wanted, kind of thing.
Got you. So what's the one in the first video, the one that had the fork prongs, like not that's the one that's for the beginning stage. That's for this flour. So you actually had to buy the hook, the actual hook.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then you did all that, and then you stuck it in the bread maker.
So I did all that. Well, actually, what I did was I put it in the bread maker. Let the bread maker do what the bread maker do, right? So all the ingredients went in, and it does its own little thing, and then it gives it a little break, and it actually rises on its own and all that good stuff. But I wanted to show you that the stuff was in there, it was getting mixed before it actually, was going to rise. So that was what it was in the bread machine. Okay. So the other one that was supposed to be done in the KitchenAid was actually kneaded by hand. I did it by hand on that one, but you didn't see that part, right? I didn't show that part. I think I just showed it in the bowl.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was some work that had to be. I was like, I had to knead it. But you know what? It reminded me of like clay. Like if you ever had a pottery class and you're doing it by hand, you actually knead the clay prior to doing whatever else you're going to do with it. So look at glossy looking. That was actually olive oil I put on top.
Okay.
I think one I put olive oil and the other one butter, because butter is better, baby.
Butter makes everything better.
That's sure does.
Butter makes it better. And you know what? I told you that my husband and I went out to lunch this past weekend, and in the downtown area. It was too crowded, so we went to the next town over. Right. And at the end, even though we're full, you know how at the end you never get dessert. I'm like, right. We'll get some dessert today. So we got pound cake. It was olive oil pound cake. I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, because we have our own little family secret recipe, and that wasn't bad. It wasn't, it wasn't ours, but it was good.
Well, that's nice. So who made an excellent pound cake? Which the ingredients that actually went in is so deceiving because it didn't appear that it was going to be like pound cake. But if you ever had our Reverend Clark, our Reverend Mama's pound cake, baby.
And it's funny because as good as her pound cake is, I think that that secret ingredient for her was sour cream, which was like, what?
I want to say she put some cake mix in one time.
I don't know, but it's funny the way that she makes it so well. The one time that I made it for church, I forgot to put milk in it. And what kind of a display? I've done that twice. I did it one time with them, I think, and one time we had a family gathering at the Jamaican side of the family on my husband's side, and I brought the cake, and I forgot to put some. Yeah, you know what? It's okay. That just means not everybody was knocking on my door asking me to make a pound cake. Girl, and to this day, but it's funny because I'm not one that gets like super, super easily embarrassed. It's like life happens, move on. I might, it might take me a little bit longer to fall asleep, but I'm still gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? because life happens, and why waddle in it? Like, again, I'm human, stuff happens, and I'm like, Lord, why did I say what I said? Please forgive me. And then, take my magnesium pill and go on to sleep.
That's like, I'll never forget. One time I was with this group of people. I'll just say that we all work together, and for some reason I was never close to anyone there. The one I was kind of close to, we would walk. That was our closeness. That was pretty much it. For the afternoon, like after lunch, every now and again. But I don't know. At one day, I just really wanted to be part of their whole clique, but didn't really know how to click it, right? And these are people that are our people, like minorities, right? Like I'm talking about Black and brown people. And I just
POCs.
Yeah, POCs, girl. And I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Anyway, I gave one of a chest pump. A chest pump? Is that what you call it? I don't know, something stupid. And I'm thinking, I have never done that in my whole entire life. And that was just like, what? What was I trying to prove? And what in the world was I doing?
Wait, did you go like that or something like that? Or what'd you do?
Not even a fist pump. Actually, like, how you see those people on TV, they like go, chest pump. So I went away shaking my own head, but I heard one of the girls say, ghetto. I'm thinking, I am so far from the ghetto. I didn't know where that came from, but I said, I'm gonna take, yep. I'm gonna take that L and move on. Take that L and move on.
I ain't even gonna take the L. It's like, whatever. Put me in the category.
And I think, why in the world did I even do that? Like, where did it even come from, right? So it's sad when you gotta laugh at yourself. I was just like laughing. I was like, I can't.
Like you said, we're so far removed from that. If you said that I'm ghetto, I'm like, what? I got it. I got it. Like my kids went off to college in different places. People like, give me that black card. Like,
girl,
I got their black card snatched. At least 2 or 3 of them. And and if you let the story be told, I'm sure my son. No, he's not around enough people to snatch his card. There's not even another other that would be able to snatch his card.
Oh Lord.
That's all I'm saying.
I can't.
Again, in order, you gotta know. If you know, you know.
So there's an instance where one of the ladies here, she's from church also, that was caring for Pop when I left. And my CNA would still come in and care for Pop, freshen him up and all that good stuff on doing their Friday. Well, the lady that I had caring for Pop, are you going from video to video on my screen now, or?
I am, because those came from your garden, right? Those came from your garden.
Yes, it did.
Right.
Yes, it did.
We're still talking. Well, we were still talking about gardening stuff. Go ahead, and then we'll move on to the next segment. But yeah, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
So she attempted to take my black card because. Okay, how you go to a hotel, and the hotels used to have bags in the trash cans all the time, and then all of a sudden, and then you
like aligning in the
right. So, we grew up having some kind of liner in all the trash cans, right? Well, after a while, some hotels didn't have any trash bags anymore. They just like you put it and you dump it. So I have a few areas in my house that have bags, but I had a few areas in my home that had no bag. And so she happened to see one of the trash cans without a bag, and she tried to put me on blast in front of my father's CNA, saying, I'm taking your black card. You have no trash bag in the trash can. And I was like, oh, no, she did. Yeah. And then something else happened to even bigger than that. And, she made food and she didn't season it, right? I said, girl, you ain't putting no Lorry's, no pepper, no garlic, no. I had to get a little bit like, Laquita on her, because I was like, revoked. Your card is truly revoked. I said, I did a little trash can. Were you talking food, baby?
That's worse than the trash can. The trash can is like, that's minor. That's like whatever.
Thank you.
Food? If I know you coming and you was really, really, really cook, I ain't cooking for you. I'm gonna go to Kentucky Fried Chicken and get some mashed potatoes and stuff.
Girl. But the thing is, I wouldn't have been so bad, but she had told me like she was like like a chef, not a chef, but she said that she said she can throw down on the kitchen. So I was like, heck yeah, Pop's gonna eat real good. I'm going, girl. When I ever tasted that food, my feelings were hurt. Now the other lady that came, she was from Louisiana. Oh, no, she's from Texas, but she's from, Texas.
By way of
she's like us Texas, right?
Okay.
And that lady could, she made some liver with some gravy, baby. What? I'm just saying. Yeah. So yeah, I want to.
So that's why. So in saying that, that's why I stick to a superb salad with some steamed broccoli, girl. You can't, girl. I'll leave all the other stuff. I'm gonna eat the other stuff too, but I'm gonna leave that to y'all's, and I'm gonna bring the salad and the pound cake with the milk in it this time.
All right, you're gonna give me milk. I'm gonna say your card has been reestablished. Reactivate.
That's all I'm saying right there.
Can I just tell you that this? Okay, she's like totally off the offer, but are we ready for products almost? Though, because I want to talk to you.
We are, because I got some stuff, girl. Go ahead.
So I from time to time, it seems like every few years I go to the Bath and Body, you know who. And can I just tell you that these?
Wait a minute. So wait. So we're on products already, right? Okay. I'm seeing if there's anything else. Okay. I'm just going to show that last picture of your garden. But go ahead. So now we're on products. Go ahead, people. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So we're on products. But this gloss causes you to use slang. This gloss be glossing. Okay. So you can't find anything better than this. It's got a nice thickness to it, but not too thick. It's got a nice flavor to it. I'm saying, what? A minty shine. It's flavored gloss. I don't care what they put in here to make it smell like that, but hunty, I can't see you.
I'm trying to get you on blast, like full-blown blast, and I can't. I'm trying. What? Let me just go back to the regular size here. Okay. Now, where'd that come from?
That somebody works.
Okay. So I was with my daughter the whole time in Africa for the whole 30 days, and the other ones came in just for a week at a time at the same time. Mm-hmm. She has a beautiful lipstick case. That's going to be a different time. I'm going to have to order that, and that's going to be a different product review. But so I went to the same store that she went to get it, and I couldn't find that one, so I got, girl, tell me if this is not beautiful packaging right here.
Ooh, that's lovely, darling.
Beautiful packaging. So, and then look at that's so beautiful. I think the color could have been a little bit, I could have got a better, different color, whatever.
Like a darker color, maybe.
But I like it, and I will use it until it's done, and then I'll get the next one. And they should make it. These things are so darn expensive. You should be able to, get refills and use the same case.
What, more than $10?
Say again.
More than $10?
Absolutely. What are you talking about?
Well, let me tell you, I got this on sale. This is normally like $9.95 or $9.95. But when you get it on sale, it even like tastes and you enjoy it even more. So wait for the sales and get it, girl.
Okay. Yeah. I don't care what you're saying. It's still the gloss be glossing. And I've never heard of this lady before, but this is called Pillow Talk Blush Balm Lip Tint. And I can't think of the name Charlotte Tilbury. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, but so then my daughter, the other one came from UK, and I think she was looking for a specific gloss that came from the States, and she couldn't find it, or she was always sold out. So she found a different one. This is the third daughter from the UK. So while we were in Africa together, she pulled out her little thing, girl, with the little gold tip. I think hers had a silver tip. And she squeezed it and she put it on. After I swear this girl hadn't even finished. From the time she was 3, she doesn't even have to finish her last bite of dinner before she's already, the lip gloss is back on again. I'm like, how do you remember to do that within a 5-minute window of just finishing your whole meal?
Because she's little Joe. You know, our mama has got to have her lipstick on. She is not complete and she is not whole. She doesn't have her lipstick on. And she will put it on in the morning when she wakes up and freshens up. And she will also touch up throughout the day, as your daughter does.
And that's me. But this girl, the thing is, if you look at one of the only family pictures that we took, she was like 2.5, 3 years old. And we were about to go into to see the photographer to take a family photo. And I could not find anything to put on this girl's lips because she needed something on her lips, right? And so I put gloss on that girl's lips. The pictures came out like this. So from that day forth, from the time she was 3, and you're never going to catch me without like a lip gloss, a lipstick or something.
Right.
But from that time on, that girl to this day. So she had one like this because we couldn't find the name brand that she had because it keeps selling out. So my oldest daughter said she ordered one of these for me and one for her while we're in Africa. And by the time we got back to the States at her house in New Jersey, mine was at my house and hers was at her house. So gold tip, and you just squeeze it just a little bit. You squeeze it just a little bit. And
just
then
a little bit.
See, you can see it.
Yeah.
And there you go, girl. So now I got to start keeping one of these in the car because my problem is I got 5 different glosses. So you saw this one. This was new. The other one was new. Matter of fact, this one I just bought when I went to my appointment for my military appointment the other day. I went straight from there to the store to buy some gloss because I was in my car. I had an hour drive. I need something for my lips. You know.
What did you do? Marshall's, Ulta, what?
No, I went to Sephora.
Bougie.
I mean, and this came right here. This came from Sephora also, but I didn't. And I love Fenty. I love how it's shiny. I'm like, how am I going to use this without putting fingerprints on this? Because that's just, I mean, that's the OCD part of me. So this was at home. All these things were not in the car. So, and then this is probably the least expensive of all, and that's like a neutral color. And I use this one for when I go live in the morning to do my Bible study because you can't be doing a Bible study looking like Jezebel.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't even stand it. Like, at a different time after that hour of reading, but not because no matter what color I put on before I go live on TikTok, it's going to look like red. So I have to stay like really brown and neutral. I remember being in high school and I put on some lip gloss or whatever. I might even been out of high school, and I put on a color like this. And our mother said, "Why would you put a doodle color on your lips?"
Well, first of all, that was very PG what she said to you, because when she said what she said to you was G. What she said to me was PG-13. When I actually had some bright lipstick on, she said that I had on H lipstick. Why do I have on that H lipstick?
Oh, okay.
And I was like, well, I'll never.
Well,
She said, you better blot that stuff or take that stuff off.
Okay.
She said, blot it, or she wanted me to darken it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I had dark. Not black, but the darkest brown you could find. I thought I was good. She called that H lipstick. I said, oh, and not for heck no. And not for heck no. But that's what I was thinking. Oh,
okay.
Heck no.
Okay. Now, and you have to have like a nice plum, a nice fuchsia, and then you have to have like in my case, a classic red, which I don't that I used to wear a lot when I was younger and before I had my kids. But I was looking for one the other day, and I'm like, I still want to get one for maybe if I go out on a date night with my husband or whatever. But I chose to go with the color that I showed you with this one here.
I like it though because but when you put those colors on, like the fuchsias and the reds, it never looked like no, please stop. Which I like a lot. But if I put that same lipstick on.
Yeah, and they look different on all of us. That's true.
Yeah,
that is the truth.
We're getting off topic here. We got how much time left?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's squeeze in. So I have my Okay. Total relief.
Okay, so for anyone that actually has any joint pain, this is actually supposed to be like the magnesium that seeps into your skin to get to the cause of the problem.
Okay.
So that's what I have. What's yours, real quick? What's your next one?
Oh my gosh, girl, I have so many things here. So
Yeah.
these are some Arbonne things. Maybe I'll save them for next week because they just came in this week, and I have stuff from last week that also came in. Let me see what else I have. Well, I guess because I shared that lipstick, I also, because I like to go live, every morning. Well, I go live every morning reading the Bible. I sometimes have a shine right here, and so I also bought.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
A color palette, and it's funny because I had to go to another town to buy it because the lady in the Sephora near me, she's like, "You have such." She was POC, like maybe Filipino or something like that. She said, "You have such beautiful skin. You don't need anything." But I need something for when I'm shining, and so I understand what she was saying. So I'm like, I can't go back there to her. So while I was in the store yesterday,
you can because you pay money. So
I know, but look, isn't that pretty? So I figured the contact is pretty. It has a mirror. It's beautiful as far as presentation, and all I have to do is just take a little bit and just dip it on my, I don't know, and then probably still have to follow up with a little bit of powder. But it's just so creamy. It's so I love it. But
nice.
it's always been, I've always been like a makeup girl, and not like tons and tons of makeup, just a little bit to enhance.
You're like a foundation lady. But what I recall is you were foundation. You loved at the half.
I don't. I did that before I had my kids, but after that, because they touch you, I don't, So I just like to touch up. I like blush. I definitely wear my mascara and my eyeliner every day, and of course, eyebrows. If I could pay to have your eyebrows and and our baby sister's eyebrows, I'd be good. And my two older daughters, I'd be good.
Oh yeah.
I'm having a feeling that I have the same thing you have. Go ahead. What's that?
Okay, so this is called True Sea Moss. And the sea moss is considered a superfood. This is cranberry.
Wait, you got more than one brand? You got more than one flavor?
Yeah.
All right, keep talking loud. I got mine.
Okay, so this is cranberry, and then I also have, and the other one says superfood as well. They all say superfood. This one is a blend. It says 5 blends in 1, and the flavor is a mystery. Where is the flavor on this? That one said cranberry. This one just says superfood, but it actually has. When I say this one, you see the difference between this one. This one's cranberry. This one just says, they both say superfood, but this one actually says the ingredients, the label right away. I don't have my glasses on, so I do see ashwagandha, black seed oil, ginger, vitamin C, and sea moss is in. Hey, yes, you probably have the most authentic. And then my second one is mango and pineapple.
I wanted to get one with flavor, but I said, you know what? I haven't had it in a long time.
Yeah.
Let me just go ahead and go with the plain, because normally there's not really a flavor.
Right.
Really not a flavor, just a little bit, But did you say how many essential amino acids are in the minerals?
See here. I need to get my glasses. Or let's see here. I can't read it per se.
There's a lot, like almost 99 or something, like a really high percentage of minerals are in the sea moss that you could take.
Where'd you get yours from? Because I'm gonna have to
Where'd yours come from?
Mine came from TikTok.
Okay.
Uh-huh. You see the name?
Okay, True Sea Moss gel.
Yes.
Mine came from a little shop in the city. It could be like Hartford, New Haven, all those.
Yeah.
Right there, where the lady makes it herself, and it stays in the refrigerator. And on my way home, she put it. I thought she was gonna get like one of those really nice grocery bags that has like a lining in it.
Right.
Like things. Girl, she put it inside of a plastic. It wasn't Walmart brand, but a plastic bag like that with some ice. By itself, by the time I got to my car, all the ice was melted. And by the time I got home, it was water all over the floor. You
should have stopped at Walmart and got something.
Well, you know what? The good thing is I have a bag that came from like Whole Foods. I need to just keep that in the back of the car, because that was kind of like, I kind of knew I wanted to get it. And the first store I went to was the wrong. I told you, everything that they sold was the product they used to sell back in the day.
Yeah.
So I found her shop, and then I said, well, this is not what I was looking for today, but I'll take your business card and a catalog. And then they moved from where I first originally saw them to a better spot with more parking and everything. So yeah, nice and cold. Thank you for saying that. I need to remember to do that. But girl, so this is what I made my shake out of today, because now we're running out of time. This is what I made my shake out of today. And I had this girl that I follow on one of my old YouTube page is still up. And the lady, I was comparing 3 different women who are known to be healthy eaters and smoothie drinkers and stuff like that. So I've always wanted to get Sun Warrior, and so I got it yesterday. So 140 calories, 21 grams of protein, and 0 grams of added sugar. And this is vanilla flavor. And this is like $29 compared to what I spend with my Arbonne. I love my Arbonne products, and I am a consultant. So if you need something, let me know. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead on and grab it. It doesn't even. So this is what I made my shake with today.
And so, how many calories? I mean, how many proteins? How many grams?
It has. Oh, let's see here. 21 grams of protein. I forgot to even check. Go ahead.
I used to use that same exact one. But go ahead. I'm going to show you what I have now.
No, sorry. We have people that are in our chat. I'm sorry. Thanks, sis Harleen. I was just remembering this. She's like, she was telling people that you and I were going to be live today. I'm like, she says, hi, Nubian. Greeting to your sister.
Hi.
And then somebody else says, babe K, Annabella. But thank you guys for being there. I forget to check. We get so excited about talking, right? Because we're sisters. Yeah. So I had my protein drink shake after 12 o'clock today. And I think I've heard of that brand too. So how many protein is in yours?
21 grams.
Okay.
But this one has 30.
What's it taste like?
It's actually not bad. I don't hate it. You know,
so with that, you should also add some collagen to yours. Of course, you know this is Dr. Gendry or Gendry.
Gundry. I have that too.
So yeah, so we need to start putting collagen in our protein shake every day. And
yeah.
And then this just says deep low.
Throw my taste off though. I like the taste on this. I really do. I want. Is it gonna throw my taste off?
No, this has no flavor at all. This is also fiber, which I also got a new thing of fiber from Arbonne that came. So I'm just gonna keep pouring that Arbonne fiber into this one. But every day we need to have fiber. And then this one is called Deep Low Pina Colada. My son ordered this one. He didn't like it, so he gave it to me. But the one thing that could almost replace all those and this, which I'm gonna always use this, is Perfect Aminos.
Oh.
And when you go to Amazon right now, lemon lime is the only flavor. They have like 7 flavors, 6 or 5 flavors, and lemon lime is the only one they have now. The other ones are sold out. I went to 2 health food stores yesterday, and they were sold out.
Wow.
So I ordered it on TikTok. So Sis Young, if you're watching, this right here is very, very, very good. You need to have it
of it for me and send it to me, will you?
A picture?
Yeah.
Okay, I already have it in my thing. Because I showed the lady at the health food store, and she says, "Oh no, I'm sorry, we don't have it." Because I drove all the way from my military appointment, which you know what city that's in, all the way to the little tiny town where the Broadwalk is. I'll tell you that afterwards. But that little health food store didn't have it. So let's see. So we've gone through some products, saving something. How much time do we have? All right. Because you know you try to save the best to last.
Yeah.
So every Friday I try and do. I don't want to call it Diva Day, or Goddess Day, but it is self-awareness and take care of your Queen Day. Is that worse or better? Whatever. I don't know. Girl, what? Little facial masks.
I'm gonna try it. This is not my. I'm outside of my realm right now. But I'm gonna try it.
But it's important to do that, and I have them all over the place upstairs, and I'll show you mine next week. But along with me having maybe a little virgin kind of drink or whatever, or just a little bit of champagne, just to cheer myself, I bought myself a little. I love matcha.
Oh yeah. So
I bought myself a little matcha set. It came with its own little mat. It came with let's see here. I need to post my video because you know what? It's so cute. I'm gonna have to wait till next week. I could have to just lay it all out.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, save that with your Arbonne. Put those two together, and we'll save it.
Okay, I'll save that.
But I am gonna get my glasses just because I want to. I was excited when I ordered it, but now I'm a little bit disappointed because of the sugar content.
What?
So, yeah. So go to the next one.
All right. So this is I'm saving my best to last. Sorry that the ladies we didn't get a chance to speak to you again. I missed you. We forget to check the chat sometimes. We get so involved with talking. But thanks for coming in. Okay, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you. Let's see if I can send you a little note here. I'm just gonna say welcome. And if somebody else comes in and you come in later and you watch the replay, put pound replay. We appreciate you.
And my glasses are so dirty. Don't look at that. But okay. So I just want to read this real quick. And these are the kind of glasses that you can actually look.
That's what I have to do.
So it says it's part. The ingredient says cold water. It says handcrafted sea moss, cranberry puree. It's got do I need a magnifying glass? It's got some kind of rosenberry extract.
Go ahead. What?
Can you hear it?
You're breaking up for some reason now, but you weren't breaking up at all when you were talking.
It's got some kind of rowanberry extract. It's got vanilla extract. It's got natural strawberry flavor. It's got citric acid.
Your phone is dropping. Your phone is dropping.
Oh! Well, what happened to what had happened was I ended up peeling off or breaking off one of the nice. Okay, let me hurry. I ended up breaking one of the little rubber things on the inside of my squeegee thingy.
Oh, girl, mine keeps falling off. We are killing these stands.
So I take it back because I was worried about the fruit. I mean the sugar. Guess what the sugar is?
What?
Monk fruit.
Okay.
So yeah.
This is one of my little fans.
It's a monk fruit juice concentrate. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I'm going to continue using it now that I know it's regular. I thought it was going to have some kind of fructose in it, but I was wrong.
Okay, yeah, that would be like defeating the whole purpose. Girl, put it on an order a new stand. So I've had this for like a week and a half, and the reason why I haven't put the sheets on my bed is because I wanted to do an unboxing. Sometimes I know we're ridiculous. We can be ridiculous. So it's been sitting at the foot of my bed for a week. I already have a fluffy cloud. I think I showed you the fluffy cloud on my bedspread is, oh my gosh, that bedspread. But once I found out we're not woo-woo-ish. We love the Lord and we want to do everything according to biblical principles. But once I found out that a body, when it dies and is, whatever, on its way to decomposing, it's at 5 hertz. And so there are things that we're putting on our body as far as blended materials and things like that are okay. A deceased body.
Oh, like the lotions and the oils and stuff, right?
Well, I don't know about lotions and all those things, but a deceased body is at 15 hertz. When we wear polyester, it's 15 hertz. When you wear cotton, it's kind of like I think I want to say 100 hertz, but linen, baby, is 5,000 hertz. You can sleep on linen and your body will be refreshed. If you are sick, they said that back in the day, Rockefellers used to own, before they took over the health industry, that the hospitals had linen sheets and and copper things, all these things to help your body naturally heal.
Right.
And then when the Rockefellers took over, they took the linen sheets off the bed, removed the copper, because all those things were regenerating and rejuvenating. Yes. And they don't make money if people are sick.
So they have grounding blankets and grounding sheets, and I want to say that one of the components is copper, right? For the grounding.
I'm not that familiar. I do have a copper bracelet, which I don't have on right now. That would have been awesome. It's upstairs.
I took mine off for my bath, but I have one on too.
Yeah, I take it off when I go take my shower because then it tarnishes and you have to, like, my son's like, that's gonna take that's gonna require a lot of cleaning. I'm like, well, it's supposed to be doing what it's doing anyway. So maintenance, machine wash clothes separately, do not bleach, dry in the shade, iron with low temperature. I'm not sure if I want to iron it.
Dry in the shade, huh?
Girl, we are elevating our lives. That's what happens, right? Your kids grow up. Your kids grow up and leave the house, and we start wearing copper and linen and 100% cotton and eating salmon with broccoli. So I just wanted to share this. I can't. So now I get to take it out and I guess go ahead and wash it, and then put it on the bed. You know, I don't know, because usually my husband don't. The secret between us wives, women. My husband, will wash the clothes. So I don't know if I go down there and wash the sheets and put it on the bed, he's gonna be like, "Hold up, wait a minute. you don't even wash our clothes, but you just wash that and put them on the bed." I'm very excited about this, and I might have to. So this is an off-white color, and I can't wait. But this, and then I had that cloud bedspread that I got from TikTok. Girl, I'm gonna be sleeping really, really good.
Do you know? Someone just told me that Costco is selling these long long body pillows for $29. I'm gonna go check it out. I don't know, but something about comfort. Lower back. If you haven't had lower back issues, think about that long pillow. I'm gonna go check it out and see if I like it.
Girl, my husband was just in Costco the other day, and yeah, so I wanted to go with him, but I was in my golfing session on Sunday afternoon after church. So he went and he got it done, and I missed the Costco. I said, okay, go ahead without me. Go ahead. Because by the time I took that drive back home, I was like, I already said, please order the food so when I walk in and pick it up, so it'll be home, I'll be ready. Used to do a whole lot of cooking on Sunday. Now I'm like, honey, can you go ahead and just order the food, and it'll be there by the time we get there. So,
Day of rest, girl.
Right.
So I have my oh my goodness, the time is flying. Do you have any more products before I tell you about my grandkids?
Well, we didn't do our hair either. Let's talk about show us your hair. Girl, this is a locks brush. A locks comb.
What?
It's a comb for your locks.
Is it rubber or wood?
It's like glass. It's like a cross between hard plastic and glass or so.
Oh, my daughter got these little skin lifters that are glass.
It feels like that. It feels like I had those too. I had those like wash-ups. They're called wash-ups. Right. So I have two glass ones. You're supposed to just have one, but I'm like, I might as well just kill two birds with one stone. So I have two brushes, and then I have the cloth, the brush ones. So anyway, so show your do.
So I just got my hair done last week, and
same day. We went the same day.
We went on Wednesday last week.
Yes.
So I kind of say this lady, I'm so grateful for her, because usually when I come in, I wash my hair before I go, and it's X amount of dollars, right? And so this time, I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't even call her, like, no common courtesy, right? To let her know that I didn't wash my hair. I told her she was already running 10 minutes late when I got there. She texted me and told me. But I didn't tell her I didn't wash my hair, which means that I could set the next person off, throwing off her schedule. And so I was like, I'm so sorry. That was really inconsiderate of me. I just didn't even think about it. I just wanted to get you for the appointment. So I'm sitting there outside early, and didn't tell. I thought I had plenty of time to tell her that I didn't wash my hair. But can I just say that she more than made up for the time. She washed my hair, because I love something about. I said, from now on, just go ahead and mark me down as a head wash. Because just getting that head massage just releases all the tension in your head. It was good. Hey, hello there. I think my brother-in-law is on.
What?
But yeah. So she washed my hair, girl. It felt so good. They said, well, you're gonna have to sit under the dryer, and she had me have my head under the dryer a certain way. That way I can get the whole portion right here. And girl, I think we made up 5. She was already running late 10 minutes. She had already made up 5 minutes on that 10 minutes. So the next person can come in on time.
Wow.
That's what I said.
What? My honey popped in the room. Say what?
Mm-hmm.
So,
hey, bro.
So I went and got my hair done. My husband's like, just go ahead and get it done, honey. That lady, when she started taking all the detox scalp stuff and put it all into a bowl. And then she mixed it up. And then she had, you know how we used to give each other perms, and you had that brush with a little bristle on the end. She took that stuff, girl, and she put it in between every single part, and then she rubbed it all in. Then she shampooed it. I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep. And then she had the nerve to use something called she called it an oxygen pill. So she had what I tell you when people take the sprayer and they spray the house and they spray the pavement to clean it off.
Washer.
Girl, she washed my hair with a little tiny little straw looking thing that had oxygen coming out of it. And it felt like ice to my scalp, but this is summertime, so it felt so good. And then before she did that, she showed my scalp under a microscope.
Wow.
And showed the particles and how around my edges there is follicles underneath my skin that are trying to come out, but for whatever. And so she said, you need to, it would be good to power wash. Just had to pop in and love you all, honey.
Love you, man.
Love you long time. Love you long time.
All right, it's 101 right now.
So anyway, I just wanted to talk about the importance of taking care of your scalp, taking care of yourself, treating yourself right. Go get some look. We need to have our own lip gloss called Sister Chat or something. But I really would like to have a brand called Nubian. But go get some Fenty lip gloss. Go do your nails. Something. Treat yourself right. If you subscribe to Sephora, they'll give you your own birthday gift every month, every year when your birthday comes around. So mine, and they let you pick from different packages. So mine I'll show you next week. I'll open it up next week because I haven't really opened it. But go take your CMOS.
Yes.
Go make yourself a hair appointment. And if you have sister locks like we do, this thing, girl, I mean, it just feels like you think of the gua sha on your face. This is how it feels on your scalp because it's just big enough to get in between all your locks,
Nice. Yeah.
So that's all that we have for you guys today. Thank you for popping in. And I love that I'm so consistent because our cousin Shy popped in this week during my Bible study, and our cousin Mark will sometimes pop in. There's different people that they know. Okay,
Tony.
Yeah, they'll just pop right in, and they're like, okay, she's here from 7 to 8 for sure. And they just pop in, say hello, and they keep on moving. So I'm seeing people on my TikTok live that I haven't seen in years, but they'll pop in just to say hello.
All right.
Just want to come in and give you a shout out type of thing. So
love it.
That's cool. All right. So then that's all that we have for now. Go and drink you some water. There's all these different types of water, 3 times triple filtered, 100% recycled. It's in a bottle, but life water. Just drink.
Is it in a glass bottle?
It's not. I just said it's not. But do what you got to do, people. We're all making good small changes. Go make a shake. Have some fiber. Very, very important. And go walk. Get in 30 minutes of walking.
Yes.
That's all that we have for you today. Come back and visit us again next Tuesday. If you have any questions. Oh, I thought she was gonna do. I
can always do it next week.
What are we gonna do?
I'm going to talk about one person for Black History next week.
Okay. And also I need to have another time where I can come on because Sis Young want me to start showing people how to do certain things on TikTok, and I have my phone right here to show them how you do certain things. So I think it'll be a different day also. Let me do Tuesday. All right, guys. We thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. And how we end is peace, love, and blessings. Yes, my eyes are closed in Jesus' name. Wait, I have to figure out how to. I can't do it. Do it. Let's do it again so I can take a screenshot and we can save it for our new screenshot because you looking gorgeous today, girl. Ready? Let's do it again, and we'll count to 1,001 to 1,005. Right? Just this part. Okay, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005. Okay. Love you guys. Yes, we are a little bit. We're not crazy. We're all good. We're all good. To Pop, give him hugs and kisses from me until we need to plan our own Texas family reunion without having it to be on some kind of holiday. Just it ain't got to be a holiday.
Yeah,
but
I love that. He would love that too. You know,
weekend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right, love you, sis. Chat soon. Thank you guys for popping in, and thank you for those who are going to watch.